The latest research shows that it doesn't matter. However, one engages with nature, as long as you're out there. Just being outside for 20 minutes a day can have profound impacts on someone.
100%.
And if whatever you want to get out of it, it's fine. I used to not rag on them, but oh, those trail runners, like they're missing so much. They're not paying attention. They don't see that that broken branch is like a deer trail or whatever. They aren't paying attention to what's around them, but it's just shown that it doesn't matter. Like they're still out and engaging, and everyone who finds that benefit from nature is an ally of nature, even though we go in there for different purposes. If you're mountain biking, you're going down a trail, you're probably not thinking about the cover sheet on the TPS reports, or, oh, you didn't get a chance to sweep your house or whatever it is, because it just nukes all of those like anxieties that just find a way of creeping in. And it lets you like really focus and changes your thought process and brain pattern.
100%. One of my favorite topics is flow, and getting into those flow states. I think I'd almost wonder if what matters is getting into that connected state. So if you're a trail run, we call it exercise-induced hypofrontality, which is basically an exercise-induced flow state. You reduce some activity in the frontal lobes, like your sense of self, effort, and time. And that's where that dissolving can come in. But other people are going to find access to that, like you said, like getting really curious and looking for mushrooms, or looking at, oh, what, is this? Okay, there's these plants around, there's this trail. I wonder when these animals come through and what animals are coming through, what's their source of food, water, safety, these different ways to look at it. And then I wonder what it would be like to see them. And that can be its own unique exploration. One thing I'll say is I actually pinched a nerve in my back right before going to Mexico 2 weeks ago. So I wasn't able to surf, and which honestly with a 2-year-old is awesome, because then you just end up like doing sandcastle time. And I feel like an adult trip would have been way worse, but I just hung out with my daughter and had a phenomenal time, even though I was hurting. And in my younger years, when I was so oriented to how fast or big or many times I could flip or spin, it was very oriented only towards the, say, trail running, adventure, adrenaline, gravity, meds, peace. And as I've gotten older and gone through different cycles of injury or just different cycles of risk tolerance, I've found that, I can actually access a really similar state through curiosity and like what you were talking about. And we could even really throw psychedelics into this, and we could throw music and dance and play and sex and all the fun stuff, and even really work and performance. It's just another way to enter that altered flow state. And that's what gives so much benefit. But when you layer nature on top of, to your point, okay, just being out there for 20 minutes. And I did a presentation in school, and I think they even looked at seeing benefits from having a picture of a tree in a roomless or a windowless room. So even just having a picture of nature is going to have some physiological, there's heart rate, cholesterol, cortisol, brainwave studies. There's so many studies showing that reduction.